Welcome to everyone wherever you are in the world to match number 2 of the Bangabandhu One Day International Series between Bangladesh and the West Indies here in Dhaka.
It's game number 2 here, but it's the same pitch on which match number 1 was played. What the groundman has done today is he sprinkled a little more grass onto the surface. Yes, it's just 1 day's gap between the 2 games. So what he's done is just try to roll and get a nice pitch going for this game. Toss time here in match number 2, and we've got the captains in readiness. Jason Mohammed, captain of the West Indies, Tamim Iqbal, captain of the Bangladesh team, and the match referee. The toss has just happened. Tamim Iqbal and Jason Mohammed. Who's won the toss, guys? Jason, congratulations on winning the toss. What would you like to do and why?
We're going to bat first. It looks a pretty good wicket, so we're going to have first strike.
Tamim, obviously a positive start, a strong start for you as captain and as a team. Happy with what you saw in game number 1?
Yeah, definitely. No complaints, you know. I thought the seamers bowled exceptionally well in the first 10, and then spinners came into play, you know. So it was a good game. Probably was a difficult wicket to bat, but I was happy with the result.
Thank you very much to Anjum and the 2 captains, and just to confirm that West Indies team once again with much to prove from that top order of Sunil Amris with his experience. McCarthy's been around domestic cricket for quite a long time, as well as Bonner. Mehidy looked very good for his 40 runs. Rahman Powell has to go bigger, and Alzari Joseph will once again be hoping to lead the seam bowling attack. He was full of energy in that first game for very little reward.
Bangladesh going unchanged as expected. Why do you want to change the winning combination? They'll be looking at Mustafizur Rahman to start with the new ball. I thought he bowled really well, getting the ball back into the right-handers, Rubul Hussain and Hassan Mahmood. Watch out for Hassan Mahmood. He was impressive on debut where he picked up 3-4. And then what about Shakib Al Hasan? I was just thinking maybe they were talking about perhaps Taijul Islam, whether he can come into the 11 with the conditions what we've seen. It depends on whether they can score 170, 180, close to 200. Then that might change. But if they restrict them to a lower score, they'll probably go the same way.
They get themselves off to a good, solid start. Of course, you go through the warm-up period. Well, just another of his deliveries, which is promptly put away. Oh, well, that was a good comeback. Just tossing the batsman.
Well, in style.
You said it, and he's done it. Excellent. Oh, once again, squaring him up and getting him. Well, that was on the cards. He was looking to get that breakthrough, and the batsman, oh, well, could have done better with that, but that's it, the first one down.
Yeah, just when he would have felt that he's getting his feet going, Sunil Amris
finds the gap this time. I think it was in the air for a while as it went past cover. Magnificent strike. A couple of years ago in Zimbabwe, a difficult and good shot by Otley to end the previous over. But he needs to go on. What you want from him having played the pull shot successfully for 6 in the last over against Mahmood, it's a little bit shorter. Got him. Mehidy Hassan Miraz strikes. Tamim takes the catch, couldn't get to it in the previous over. And that's where, if you can get...
and what he wanted to do later. Cleaned up. One more wicket for Bangladesh. They seem to be in a hurry, and they're getting assistance from these West Indies batters.
And you've got to gain some experience. Oh, tight, Derek hit. He looked that he was struggling. They've gone upstairs.
He wanted to cross over immediately. Kyle Mays.
Yes, show me your best angle, please.
There was a hesitation, and that hesitation has resulted
I make my
in
decision.
another dismissal
My
for the West
decision is
Indies.
out. Repeat.
Was it worth it or not? Certainly not. Certainly not. Not when you see an out.
You could feel that the approach was not right where it should have been. They were a little bit more tentative as we see them going back for the second run.
Couple of runs for Jason Mohammed.
Straightforward delivery. Oh, that's going to be close, and that's gone. He strikes again.
And that's the bigger side of the ground, and it speeds away for 4. Shakib sweep. That's the end of that. Mahmood strikes, a nice confidence. Nice shot. Good value for the shot again across this outfield as well. They keep saying, how do you prepare? How have you done it? Lovely shot by Rahman Powell and Robel Hussain taking over from Mahmood.
And once again, bowling short. That's been his problem over the years. He's trying to give the ball some air, and in the process just gets out a false stroke from the batsman. That's good. There's been a tendency with the wicket, the nature of the wicket today, try and zip the balls to more variation of line and length rather than trying to extract more purchase out of the wicket. That was a good effort. Oh, is that getting a bit of the bat and maybe sliding down leg?
Can I have front of vision? Ball passes very close to bat. For confirmation, show me the alt eyes, please. Keep rolling. Still flat line. Keep rolling. Keep rolling up to the pad. Yeah. One more time. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Oh, go back. Sorry. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Yes. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Still flat line. Still flat line. I am satisfied. Clear gap between bat and ball. So show me the ball tracking when you're ready. Pitch in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. Back to on field. Gaji, you need to change your decision. I'll tell you. You are on screen now.
Well,
Thank
there's
you.
the decision. Good review taken by Bangladesh. Another wicket falls. We thought, both of us in the combos, that maybe the ball was drifting down leg, but it's just sort of held its line enough to hit the leg stump. Another wicket goes down.
Such a crafty bowler, Mehidy Hassan. If there's any grip in the surface, he's good. He can slide.
Still have one more ODI to go and 2 test matches to play. Down the wicket it comes. Oh yes. That's gone the maximum. Lovely use of the feet. It's an IPDC 6.
He's given that a thump on that one. Had enough look at the crease. This time, Mehidy and Miraz tossed up, coming down the track. Puts up the big heavy bat on it for a maximum. Rahman Powell, experienced guy, need to guide his side.
Oh, well, it might just have pitched outside the leg stump. It did quite a lot after it pitched Beautifully bowled. The bat, try to bat till the very end. He goes down the wicket. And once again, he's eyed that onside area. And a couple of bounces to the fence. The second boundary, second IPDC boundary from the bat of Joseph.
It's the positive intent again. Dragging that from outside the off stump. He knew the mid-on fielder was up at the circle. He uses his feet really well and launched onto it. And that is confidence. He had to reach for it. Still manages to go through the line and play against the spin. Shakib Al Hasan may be thinking, I could have get one. Good comeback from the experienced campaigner. Dot ball.
Should be a couple of runs, or has it got enough legs to go to the boundary? Yes, it does. Lovely piece of timing.
That's the highest so far in the innings. Can you imagine? Alzari looking really well. Yesterday he spoke to the media and said he really wants to develop as an all-rounder.
Well, he's certainly showing there's no mug with the bat. He's played some beautiful shots. Or maybe he's just asking to be sent a little bit earlier. He's moved quickly to 16 or 14. It's 119 for 8.
You see, there we go. That's the smartness of the field set. Superb captaincy, excellent bowling by Mustafizur to his field.
Yeah, baited the batsman there. Just the way you could feel it coming, and all credit. You're talking about the field placement. The gully was not too deep. It's about the fourth slip and a gully position, anticipating that guide from the batter Alzari. Joseph just fell into, just got sucked into that and made it simple for Liton Dash to take that catch. Well, they needed to carry on, but unfortunately, moves again, makes room on the onside, tonks it away, but does not time it. Scampering through. There's a free hit, so he had the license to really go anywhere he wanted.
Yeah, you're right, Shamim. And I think what we have to remember is that he's 21 years of age. And so at 21, you sometimes think I should be getting a wicket every over. But
Two is the call again. And he's going for it. He's going for the second. He has to be quick. Throw was good, but Hussain was better, up to the challenge. Akil Hussain. Outside edge. Will be a tough chase down at the third man region. Ball wins. IPDC 4. Been sent higher up the order. Gone. Clear. Hint that he wanted to come down, attack the off spinner. Mehidy Hasan, too good. He's well thought out the attack in Rahman Paul and picked up his fourth wicket.
Yeah, he's been excellent with the ball, Mehidy Hasan Miraj. He picks up his best figures in one-day internationals by picking up the fourth one in this fashion. Going for a big heave, extra bounce, that's the trick. Mushfiqur Rahim does the rest. Way down the wicket. West Indies bowled out for 148. It's the first time Bangladesh have bowled out opponent for under 150 in 2 consecutive matches of the same series. That's the scorecard. Only could manage to score 148 in 43.4.
welcome back to Dhaka, everyone, as we continue match number 2 in the Bangabandhu one-day international series between Bangladesh and the West Indies here at the Shiri Bangla National Cricket Stadium. Choosing to bat first, the West Indies finished on 148 all out. The bowling led by the spin of Mehidy Hasan Miraz and Shakib Al Hasan, 4 and 2 wickets apiece, couple of wickets for Mustafizur as well. Shamim Chowdhury is alongside me. Shamim, I suppose the question is,
The Bangladeshis are going to be more positive in their approach, particularly Tamim Iqbal and Liton Dash, who love taking the attack to the bowlers. First ball of this innings. You're talking about bowling straight, and first up as a bowler zone.
And at leg slip as well, that's one of the things they were planning for. Nice shot, very controlled from Liton Das. All timing. Superb.
You don't have to whack the target in front. Flowing drive. That was to be expected with the foot and promptly dispatched to the boundary. What about that shape? Right, could have been a better effort. Tamim Iqbal now is trying to...
Can't bowl short and wide. Not that it was intentionally delivered there, so it's about...
That line, I think, has to be a little more tighter. Coming in from outside the off stump, off the left-handed batters. Big appeal and he's gone. The finger's gone up. Well, is he going to take it?
It's very close. Rod forward, rod forward. I'm satisfied. No bat involved. Pitch in line, impact in line. Wicket hitting. Back to on field. Gaji, stay your original decision. I will let you know when you are on screen now.
That is the completion.
Up and away. He wouldn't mind that at all. He was given the time to get underneath that bounce. And he's... Good start again by the seamer, Alzari Joseph. That's something that you shouldn't have bowled, Alzari Joseph. As a batsman, you've put him on the back foot. The seamer stops. Just need to be wary of these deliveries. People like to use their feet, dance down the pitch, and dominate the bowler. Talk about dominate.
Dancing down the deck, Tamim Iqbal. What a shot that is from this experienced left-hander. Just leant onto it.
Up and over. He hasn't timed it well, but the intention was straight away and very, very clear from Tamim Iqbal. He'll collect an IPDC boundary.
There. He will play shots. That's a pitch. Should be taken. No, it's gone through. That was Nazmul Hussain. Shanto survives. Just like Tamim Iqbal, but knowing that it's not a very big total, still is not been over-aggressive in terms of playing shots.
Six is where he's prospered most, I think. Well, he's held on to it.
Nazmul Hussain, Shanto would be very, very disappointed. He could have easily hit it anywhere. As long as it went in the air and over the fielder was fine. Just didn't get that elevation.
Hit that well enough. We haven't often seen those...
Shot, top shot. That's a shot of a man in form. IPDC boundary. Was troubled initially by the seamer, Alzari Joseph especially. And then, once the spinners came on, largely the off-spinner, Mohammad, he was really in a punishing mood. But a boundary just allowed Tamim Iqbal. Aggression is channelized. More patient, ready to spend time, ready to respect. 50 for the Bangladesh skipper. Tamim Iqbal gets to another half century. Gone, dismissed, reached a half century, and the very next ball.
Lost his wicket now. He really needed to stay there till the end to make a statement today. But Reefer, on the other hand, will be delighted to pick up a wicket. Tamim Iqbal the pass for 50, Bangladesh 109 for 3.
And representing. He's bowled reasonably well. He's asked the question what they're discussing. Azhar, inside info?
Probably Shakib was saying to Mushfiqur there's still a lot of time.
That was more because of the actions, Azhar. Not trying to doubt your Bangla though. But you didn't tell me exactly what they were discussing. That's why I had to share my little knowledge of it.
Flown away for 4.
Well, he had to reach for that. Still playing it forward of square. That was the important part of that shot. What a lovely looking shot that is. Straight down the ground. Losing with confidence as it builds into his innings. Superb RPTC 4.
It's such a wonderful shot because it wasn't a half volley. He's hit it on top of the bounce. That's not an easy shot to play. If it deviates either way, it could bring outside or inside edge into play. That's the highest class of batsmanship.
You show the full face of the bat, you're in control, know exactly where you're going to hit it, straight as an arrow. Despite that chase, the ball was out. Well, that's again a brilliant looking shot, but this time there is a sweeper in the deep. It's just the time. Now he's trying to bowl one in the Yorker length area. Gone a little awry because it was a little fuller, made it into a full toss. But you can see the thought process. Every ball is trying. Well, it's going to just keep on going on this wicket. It's not going to turn back enough, and that's 4 extra runs, 1 wide added to that. That doesn't augur well. Easy runs coming at the end of the inning. Paceman, Mohammad Saifuddin. Oh, that beat him. See, keeps on. Hasn't lost heart. It's simple enough to play. But there is some protection. Just a couple of runs. See him. And once again, the attempted sort of scoop, kind of sweep, scoop, and 4 runs. Yes, placement. Simple matter. No chance for Bonner on this occasion. We are going to have the next over. Oh, down the leg side, there's going to be a wide. And they've also run across. See if there's a signal from the umpire. No signal, so they've got the run that takes them to that win. Very convincing, emphatic win. Bangladesh winning by 7 wickets and going 2-0 up in this Bangabandhu ODI series. 7th consecutive win over the West Indies. Well, it's been very impressive by Bangladesh, coming back after a hiatus of over 9 months due to the coronavirus pandemic. And West Indies have their work cut out. Coming here with the depleted team, understandably smiles in the face of the coach. Very satisfied with his charges.
Good all-round performance for Shakib. A couple of wickets and runs today. Mehidy Hassan with 4 wickets. Leading performers. But Bangladesh have done what they needed to do against this version of the West Indies team. It's been a long time since they've played international cricket. They're feeling their way back. And this is a good start, and again, for the 3rd and final game of this series, there are points available. And so it still becomes important to win every match as teams look to get into that top 8 heading into the World Cup in 2023. Much to think about for West Indies. The batting has been very way short of what it needs to be, not getting to 150 twice in the series. But a good start for Tamim in his long-term captaincy.
Yes, he'll be pretty pleased with what he's achieved, getting a 50 to his 40 plus in the first one-day international, and then Shakib Al Hasan joining hands initially with Shanta and then Mushfiqur Rahim to polish it off and win this very, very convincingly with lots of overs left, and winning by 7 wickets. Just look at the partnerships for the Bangladesh team. Liton and Tamim got 30, quicker rate of knots than they did in the first game, and then 47 between Najmul Hussain and Tamim Iqbal. Tamim featuring in the next one with Shakib Al Hasan till he got out after scoring 50, and then simple matter of polishing off between Shakib and Mushfiqur, 40-run partnership.
To be fair to the West Indies bowlers, they haven't been given much to work with. 122 in the first game, 148 here. Akil Hussain, in differing conditions, not as much spin today, was still solid. 1 for 45, a wicket for Jason Mohammed and for Raymond Reefer as well. Zari Joseph hasn't gotten the reward, I think.
So that's the match summary for the Bangla, the second one-day international. West Indies posting 148 with Tal 41, Auckland 24 and Bonner 20. Right, Bangladesh winning by 7 wickets.